every time I feel like I have a routine nailed down, something changes in Luna's schedule or something else changes. So
it's not about like perfectly optimizing every single moment. It's more about maintaining my overall well-being and mental health and alignment.
hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful that you're here. As always, today I wanted to take you through a day in my life where I'm just trying to find a little bit of routine. And I say that with caution because I think our minds are always trying to chase routine because it feels so good to feel like we have a routine. But I know as a parent, as a mother, and even just as a human living life, like things are always changing, things are always evolving. So our routines are always changing. So something that I heard a few weeks ago and really aligns with my intention for the year, which is having a more magical life and infusing magical practices and mindsets into my everyday, is aiming for rituals over routines. So you either just saw me journaling or I'm going to lay it over me talking right now. But that is one ritual I'm trying to commit to daily, which is journaling in my 13 moons journal that I got from this company in the UK. It is just a beautiful, beautiful journal, and it aligns with the different moon phases. And again, just like fits my intention for this year, which is like having more magic and aligning my practices with the phases of the moon. So that's been really fun. I've been trying to do that daily. And then my mom got me a really beautiful planner. All the pictures in here are hand drawn, and each month has a different theme. I wasn't even going to do a paper planner because I truly put almost everything in my Google Calendar, but this has been really fun. It's got like a habit tracker and a mood tracker, which honestly has been really nice. Like before I get into like my work portion of the day, which is sometimes very small, I will identify like how I'm feeling, and I feel like that really helps ground me before I move into a section of my day where I'm trying to feel inspired and motivated. Just pointing out and acknowledging like, hey, I don't feel very motivated today, or I feel very overwhelmed. Just identifying it sometimes feels so freeing. And then I'm like, okay, I feel that way. How can I process it and then move through the rest of my day in a way that feels more aligning to me? So as you may or may not know, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have a 3-year-old and a 4-month-old. My 3-year-old is at school right now, preschool. He goes for 3 hours, 4 days a week, the fastest 3 hours ever. And I've also been trying to line up my 4-month-old's morning naps with that time so I can use that stretch of time to get some work done, get some things done around the house, just have some time for myself, which is always nice because let me say we are deep in the 4-month sleep regression. I do not remember it being this intense with my first child. Maybe I just don't remember it. Maybe I just intentionally forgot it. And I'm trying not to complain. I'm going to acknowledge it, but I'm really trying not to complain because I feel like sometimes the more you complain, the worse it can seem. But she has been getting up a lot at night, and it's been really hard for her to get to bed at night as well. And then that time at night that I used to have for myself is like dwindling away. But I know it's just a season. I know it's a phase. And again, like I said before, things are always changing. So I remind myself of that when I get very overwhelmed or feel like I can barely function because I'm so tired. I definitely felt that way this morning. But I've got my coffee. I'm drinking caffeinated coffee again out of necessity. And honestly, it's been really nice. I missed caffeinated coffee. In case you didn't know, I gave up coffee last year because of my hormones. After having 2 pregnancy losses, I felt like that was an easy thing for me to change. And my body just, I feel like, needed a break from caffeine, but it's been a year. I'm deep into like sleep deprivation now. So I'm bringing the caffeine back and it feels nice. So my goal for today and this week is just to find flow in my life again. I have things that I want to accomplish today, like a designated time to get work done, which is now in the morning, a designated time to move my body. I would love to get back into a workout routine. I miss going to the gym so much. That's not going to happen in this season, but I can incorporate it here at home. So I'm going to try to find a time for that again. I've just honestly, you know what happened a few weeks ago, or it was over a month ago. I was on a walk with Luna and I fell, and it was really scary actually because I was carrying her, but luckily I turned and like landed on my side, so she was fine. Still very scary, and I need to work on not being so clumsy, but I bruised a rib. So I kind of was on a workout routine there for a while, but I had to stop because if you've ever bruised a rib before, that takes a while to heal. But that is feeling so much better. So now I can stretch, do yoga, which I definitely try to do every night, but I want to, I don't know, just really expand my practice there and then find a time to move my body. Like, of course, I want to do it to like feel confident in my body, but honestly, mostly I need that workout time for the endorphins. I need those endorphins as a mother and in this stage of my life. So my goal is to just find flow in this new season of life, to aim for those things I want to accomplish, but it's okay if I don't accomplish them every single day. I don't want that to affect like how I feel about myself and my worth as a human and a woman and a mother. And also I want to look at these different things I'm trying to do in my life as rituals and not routines. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know down in the comments if you're in a similar season or if your mind's craving the same thing with the new year, just like some kind of routine. I've been craving a routine for a while. I feel like that's just like a carrot I'm trying to catch and I can't quite get it. Like every time I feel like I have a routine nailed down, something changes in Luna's schedule or something else changes. So I know it's kind of like this lofty thing to chase, but if I frame it in the lens of just trying to have more rituals in my life and more flow in my life and look at the different parts of my day that feel very chaotic and stressful to me and how I can either see those situations differently or approach those situations differently, I feel like it's just going to bring so much more alignment and magic to my life. So we'll see. But come along with me as I try to embody those things more in the season. Is that my Nuna? That's my Nuna bud. Hi, Sissy. You see your face? Hang out for a little bit. Now we're just hanging out with mommy before we go get brother. You had good naps? Hey, sweetie. Tell mommy's toy. Hi. Hi, Sissy.
I personally think where routines start to hurt us and not help us is when we make them too rigid. I heard someone say one time that routines are tools, not chains, and I think that's such a beautiful way to look at them. Like they can change day to day, season to season, moment to moment. Take for instance my movement routine. This looks different every single day. Now I do try to get some kind of movement in daily, whether that's dancing or doing some kind of cardio. A lot of times I'm just moving with my children while they're playing, as you can see here. Or the other day I decided to race my toddler up and down the hill in our backyard, and honestly that was great cardio and fun at the same time. Like I think we forget that we can make these routines, which I'm turning into rituals in this video, or trying to turn them into rituals in this video, fun. Like how can you make the things that maybe you're not wanting to do or dreading doing, how can you make them fun? And if you're a mom, like include your kids. They want to be included in as much as possible. So that's kind of been my light bulb moment this year so far when it comes to my routines, is not making them too rigid, making them more fun, and including my kids, because I think we can get so frustrated when things don't go our way, or the nap isn't as long as we thought it would be, or our day gets disrupted somehow, because we're humans and we're raising tiny humans and things change all the time. So just being flexible, finding the fun, being compassionate with yourself are all so important as you're finding new rituals.
this is another chunk of my day that I'm trying to figure out how I want to use it. Some days I use this time. This is when Arlo and Steven go to the gym for like usually about an hour around 4:30 when Steven gets home from work. And a lot of times I will work out during this time. But since I did that earlier because Luna took a really long nap, and that's another thing, like you just never know how long they're going to nap, right? Today she gave me 2 really great naps, which was great. But now she wants to be near me, which is fine. So I'm going to carry her around, maybe just walk around the house, get in some steps, maybe pop in a podcast or my audiobook and just chill. It's not about like perfectly optimizing every single moment. It's more about like maintaining my overall well-being and mental health and alignment and all that. And back to like my major intention, which is enjoying motherhood more. Like, how can I most enjoy this moment? I feel like that's a really good question to ask ourselves when we have some free time, because nap anxiety is real. I've talked about that in many videos. How can I most enjoy this moment right now? Like, what can I do to nourish my soul and my mental health? So I don't know what the answer to that is right now, but you're coming along with me and we'll see. Also, I don't know if I can hold this and show it at the same time. We'll see. I got these, or Steven got these drinks from Costco. What are they called? Joy Burst. Kind of like an electrolyte situation, but it also has lion's mane mushroom in it for focus. They're delicious. This one's watermelon flavored, which watermelon is one of my favorite flavors. So this might be my new favorite electrolyte drink, which I'm always looking for some good hydration, especially nursing all of the time. The sky is so pretty right now. Just had to stop and enjoy it, even though Luna doesn't want me to stop walking. It's about those little moments, right? Those little magical moments that we create.
All right, before I wrap up this video, I just have to share my perspective on laundry because I feel like this is such a common thing that so many moms and people struggle with, is just staying on top of laundry. Here's what I do, and I've also seen people do the exact opposite and love that. So take it or leave it, but I keep all of our laundry in one bin so it fills up pretty fast, and when it's full, I just go and run the laundry. And then when I'm done, I sort it by person and I don't fold anything. I should add a disclaimer that I'm very type B, so that doesn't bother me. Obviously, I fold like our towels and hang up stuff that needs to be hung up, but everything else just kind of gets shoved in the drawer, and honestly, it doesn't bother me, and I feel like cuts down on so much time. So you can see me ending my day with my usual stretch and putting my feet up on the wall. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I'm so appreciative and grateful for every single one of you. Subscribe if you're new here. Sending you all so much love and all the high vibes, and of course, I will see you in the next video.